Good afternoon. Our topic is basically earlier marriage or after marriage. What is the impact on the life of person? Like we know the government of India make the changes. Before that, the marriage is fixed of 21 is boys for and girls for 18. But now government thinks it should be changed. So now they have changed to 21. All the same. So from if my point of view, I find in my class also Shruti got married. So from the happiness of Shruti, I can find that marriage is okay. And from that point, the life is little more changed, little more maturity is coming after marriage. You can find from if you see the Shruti.
Can I excuse? What is your maturity? What is
It's not it's
While after marrying, what is your that concept?
Maturity basically means the things the people are thinking about it.
Okay.
Like first, if you go somewhere, you have different mind. Like I will go this way and talk this way. But if after marriage you have thinking something I am saying that respect is getting
Okay.
wider and the point of the
If we
person is
get, rather than marrying, if we get a job, then also we are getting mature. We have lots of duty to do. We have busy life. We have connecting with lots of people. We are going lots more places. What is the need for a marriage?
That's you say interesting. If I go to the American society, the women don't marry; they became success, and after that they marry. And if you find there the what they coming out, they have a depression, frustration, all the women. And
All the
no, 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 it's not. I am not comparing. I am saying that if you go toward that Western society, they have the different mindset. And if you find that they only marriage after when they get at the age of 35, 40. No, if you see basically maximum.
So many who are getting married at teenage.
I am saying on the different.
It is according to the person's view. If the person is focused on entertainment, if he or she wants to do more travel and all, he wants to enjoy his life. Of course, he may choose a single life if he is okay with choosing. I'm also talking about the. Let me continue. Actually, if we are happy with alone travel, single solo travels, then he can choose that option. Otherwise, he can choose a partner who is also accepting the way he is and also loves to do travel. I'm just taking travel as an example. Then only it's acceptable. Otherwise, if the married one is not interested in traveling and their both husband and wife's view is different, entirely different, how could it be successful one? And it also create depression.
What's your point of view? What if you have to say now? Then what point? You are interested in marriage earlier or after? It's your point.
I think I love to marry.
I
don't like to marry. No.
From heart you have different view, but after you are getting towards
the point is that I don't want to marry.
Okay.
Actually, and if you ask for early marriage or late marriage, I prefer late marriage because I want to do something. Specifically, if I focus on my career, I know I will get a job at mostly 23 or 24 years. Okay, when I get 24 years. So I want to spend some time with my dad. No, we can spend time with your parents after marriage. That is also an option. But I want to give special preference to them. So I want 1 or 2 years after getting my job. So I prefer after getting marriage after 26 years or 27 years. That could be my choice. If yes, but if I get a companion who is also in my taste and also allows me to do whatever I want, then I'll accept not before 24 years. At least my age limit is 25 or 26. No, I think it all depends on the person.
Actually, everyone here have thought that the early marriage will destroy a person's life. Basically, not a man's, it's a woman's. I don't think so like that because it's happening because they don't bother about their rights and they have similar rights, fundamental rights, but they are not bothered about that. basically, women are the only one, they have a basically degree in Kerala, and after marriage, they take a single life without any risk. That way, so being any potential to that. But we can add some Subi here. She's so Subi. She's still fighting with her MBA graduate and is adding potential to her career. So if we can add some to her.
I'm not fighting.
Actually, it's a poetic word.
See,
So,
marriage
what do you all
depends
think
upon the involvement of two individuals and their family. So whenever the individuals are ready, they can marry. And the fact is that they should not be minor.
The government of India is also supporting that. When you person who have 24 nights, you can marriage.
And it's according to the companion. If our companion is agreeing with our future studies or our career,
Yeah.
we can share and we can go forward both us together as well. So I think early marriage or late marriage, if it is depending upon if our companion is favorable to us, to our dreams, he is supporting, then it's okay for getting married early. I think that's it.
There is something to think about that. What do you all think about the age limit of criteria for the early marriage or late after marriage? Like at what age? So legal. So you are all going about the legal. So think, when someone is going for the early marriage, the problem there is initially there is a little bit okay, relationship is good, but after it going wrong, there is some problem. There is some thinking problem that they are all not mature with their minds and they are not thinking about about other things surrounding them. So that will all create types of difficulties in their life, and that also cause the divorce and other things.
But
So-
that
It's
will
actually
happen
also
in
happening
marriage.
if you marry in 29, there will also problems there.
But see, I am just trying to point out here that it all is the maturity of your mind. If you think properly, if you are able to think with your partner about a specific topic about a specific topic in good manner, and both are in good frame of mind, then it's okay. But when it came to the early marriage, the people are usually small. The age limit is little low, so that will create a long-term effect.
But
Because there is a lot of
valuing
when
maturity. It's beyond the age of
see, when we all go for the last means previous what happened in our history, they all went for child marriage. That is also way of early marriage. What happened at that time? They are all short. I am just pointing that. Okay. So at that point of time, the people are not totally grow up with their mind, and that will create some bad impact on their life when they progress for the future.
But in a place like Kerala, there are also people who are benefiting or who benefit
That's-
from the early marriage.
that's a
Because
exceptional
in our home
case.
itself, if we are saying like we want to go on a trip, they say yeah you can go after you're married. This is what we hear
That
in
is
our
not
house.
happening.
Yeah, everyone. But then after
It's
marriage
also
also
not
we
like
cannot
that.
go.
Many girls are from poor family, they don't have a support for education. But some get lottery policy after
There is a
marriage.
promise from our parents that
Yeah,
is
exactly.
Like you added, many girls are from poor family. Okay, after marriage, there is in the mind of that girl they think I'm from poor family. If anything happened at their house, they did not complain about that problem to their house. Their what do you say? Their parent, because they think if I do this, there is a lot of conflict and it may cause to divorce or other kind of things. So they are just scared some places. So
But
this
if
kind
they,
of
if they are financially secure or if they are financially independent, that problem will not come.
yeah, that's what I'm saying that.
That is
Like a chance to be financially
I don't know what you all get my point or not. I'm just saying that early marriage is not better. I'm just
Can be better.
yeah.
It can be
It
better.
can be better in certain situations.
Yes, certain that is exceptional. A little success rate is there.
No.
No, late marriage is better, you think?
Mostly.
What is the benefit you
mostly.
see with that?
How many clients mostly?
See,
Better.
it's all about when you go for the late marriage.
May I have Hasina?
But in some cases, there is disadvantage in the early marriage, that is health issues for girls sometimes, because after marriage they will go to delivery and also then it will cause to the health issues in the long term.
Yeah.
it will be same in the late marriage also. Late marriage also, if you are husband at late age, also it is health issue. It's really risky then.
What do you think about the late marriage?
In my opinion, it depends upon a person's religious perception, because he or she is a person who, if we get a person like Suri's husband, we can get married. He's such a supportive person.
Yes, I agree with the Arvi's point. Marriage is according to the person's perception, and if a woman is independent and financially independent, and she is ready to marry, she can marry.
Why are you focusing this topic only to women?
Men also
According to
they,
you,
he
Indian government is making a big mistake.
not only for women, if the man is ready for marriage and he is independent and he is ready to accept the all situations and problems, he can take and he can marry. I think because Kerala there is a incident in the previous year. Vismaya, we all know that she married early, and it is because the family's issues and
Dowry.
that issues, she become married and she is passed away. So we know that some disadvantages to the early marriages and some advantages to that.
If you say disadvantage, I don't find, because my mother and father married early. It's not that. I think it's 18 years. And they are right now. They are happy. Every
Some,
time. No,
some
you
families
are
have
saying
some problem.
there is some consequences. But if I see my father and mother, I found that they are happiest in every aspect, in every point. Like if my mother gets some time angry, my father gets angry. It's the point. It's the fact.
If we get
If-
married later,
No,
then
no,
also they
they're
are
not
happy.
No,
My
no,
partner-
I am saying that the bondings, the strong bondings, from knowing them till 28 years, they are no better than us, than any other person. So the strongness, the bondness, they understand better, and and also if you got a life partner, chance is that you get grow. Like my mother came, my family became. No, I am saying that if my mother came after that, my family get stronger and stronger from financial perspective also. Right now we got stronger. I can say it's my mother hands or something like that, but it's motivate my father to work hard. I can say that that's the reason. I can say that it's not about the woman or man. If a man get a good woman, chance is that they get stronger. They try to make that my wife, my children get best position, get best place. From point of view, like my father in earlier stage, they don't have that much place or that much respect in the society. But if I compare with the previous 10, 20 years to now, the respect and the value system in the society, my father is at very high level. Lot of people know. So I can say that's motivating.
You cannot say that
No,
marriage
no,
is
no,
the only factor.
no, I can say it's the factor because due to marriage, my father increased the value.
Actually,
In this case, there is a point that this is not only about the early or late. If you find a partner at late age also, that's also same.
It's you are saying at the late age, it's maybe a chance of 40 years, and
No.
after that, what do you
That is
mean?
what I am
I am saying
asking
after-
you. What do
No,
you
no,
think about the
they-
age criteria? That's
No,
why
no, I am. It's my point of view. Your point may be different. I can't say that no, your point is wrong or. But my point of view is different.
Yeah,
as
I know.
compared.
I think
Nitesh,
that-
you said that your father got most time when your
Hmm.
mom come.
Hmm.
What about the mom's family?
Whatever.
No, I'm not telling that doesn't anything happen then.
No. Tell.
If she get early married, if the girl is more connected with the family, if she is going in an early age to another family, why I'm telling the term is going, because in our culture, we should have to go to husband's house and we should have to settle down.
You know, now the social media is coming. My mom don't know how to use the social media, but my mom connection with my my nana is very strong. You know, bonding is strong. My mother also helped their brother to increase, to make a business. It's not about that if they shift the family, they don't help there. It's depend on the person you
That
get.
is
What
I'm
is
talking.
what he is saying. Like my mother take many initiatives to like my mama, they grow because of my mother helped them. So it's time, it's scenario that what's your family, what's the two mindset is saying. Like if a scenario, like if I marry someone else and he is not cooperating with me, the situation may be worse. I can understand that. But the thing is, if they know better, then the chance of the motivating, that motivation will get my in earlier stage. That's I'm saying. Yeah.
If your mom that married late, you think that they will not help? in
No,
this?
I am saying that the scenario it will take time. It will take time. It take time.
So there is no change.
If
That is
this,
a depends on the
this
person.
I am not here then discussing with you. If it's a late marriage, I will not hear. No, you are saying the point. I am saying on the point. We are not discussing right now.
See, if the marriage is early or if it is late, it all depends on the maturity. Like when a problem comes, how you handle it. Not that how much late you marry or how much early you marry. That doesn't mean you have to marry it before 20 or when you are minor. It all depends on maturity.
I think this maturity comes when we will face that responsibility. No? If we marry early, we will face certain responsibilities, and that responsibilities make us even more mature. So by the
That's what I
early age
already
itself,
Sorry.
It's not beyond the ages.
It's not.
No.
Then let it.
but that is I was saying that it doesn't matter whether we are married in early age. We will be exposed to more responsibilities, and we will become emotionally mature and strong.
Like
By the early age.
I heard all of your views. According to me, if you are ready to marry either early or later, according to your preference, if you are ready, you can marry early. So you are aware about the consequences also. If you are, you know what are the advantages and disadvantages of early marriage, and what are the pros and cons of late marriage. If you are ready to face that all consequences, then if it is okay to early or late marriage. So according to your preference, not even if our family members, no one has any opinion about our marriage. It's our personal decision. I am the person who is living with another person. So I am ready mentally or physically, like in early or later. It's according to me. I'm the person who decided is it early or later. It's just a question, not to actually. If you are telling that we can marry whenever age we want, then what is the need for a legal restriction, legal age range? Legally, it's 21. What is the purpose for that? We should have to continue to fight for that.
Child marriage.
If you focus on early marriage, then this may also happen. Child marriage also happen.
No.
You need basic education.
We
and
should
other kind of
focus.
things.
No, we should focus on the marrying person's view, not the parents and relatives' view. So if we focus on this thing that we can do early marriage, and by that the parents are getting married, let their children get married. Then what happens? It becomes a child marriage when it is in early age. Okay. Actually, I'm not telling to do any child marriage. According to our, if the government has set certain rules after 21, if you are ready to marry at the age of 21, because I am the person who living with any other, so I have my own preference. So you will do. That's what I am saying.
It's totally depend on person.
Person.
Yeah, because it's a person sentiment.
But I
And
think
it's also going
most
to
of the early marriage happen on pressure on families,
Yeah.
and cultures.
I am also agreeing with Swati because life is a journey and it's not a train. So we can decide.
I think that the difference is
Yeah, okay, that's it, 20 minutes. Yeah, thank you.